Okay, good morning and good evening. Okay, again, good morning to those people who are outside India. I mean, those who are in US. Good evening to all the folks who are in India. I hope you guys are doing great. So let's get started. What were we discussing yesterday? What were we discussing yesterday? Anyone? Swastika, what were we discussing yesterday?
So we are discussing yesterday about database objects, database guidelines,
Hmm.
what is column records, views,
Very good. Very
all
good.
these things.
Thank you. Okay. So, Hasina, what is a database object according to you? What is a database object? What is a database object? Any thoughts, Hasina? What is a database object? Anyone has any thought? What is a database object?
Structure of
Sabita?
data used to either store or reference data.
Wonderful. Database object is nothing but a data structure to either store or reference a data. Okay, that is what a database object is. Okay, so we discussed there are different database objects: tables, indexes, sequences, views, synonyms, and also there are some other like store procedures, triggers, and cursors. Within this within this database objects, we discussed two of them in detail. Which are those? Which of them we discussed in detail, Sabita?
Sir, we discussed tables and views.
Yes, we discussed tables. Only 1 minute. I'm sorry about it. Okay, so we discussed about tables and views. What is a table, BB Hajira? What is a table according to BB Hajira? What is a table?
It has rows and columns, sir.
It has rows and columns. But one more thing, what you can add is it is a database object, right,
Correct.
BB Hajira?
Yes, sir.
Right? It is a database object which has rows and column. That is a table. Okay. And we did discuss about how do we create a table and what is a column, what is a row. What is a column? What is a column according to you? Muthuminal, what is a column?
Uh, it was set of data value in single data type, sir,
Awesome.
and
Okay.
it run vertically.
Awesome. Very good. Okay. Set of values of a single data types. It runs vertically. And records run horizontally, which holds data. After that, we did discuss views, right? We discussed views. What is a view? What is a view? Anyone? Anyone in the group? What is a view? Subbu, did you
The
attend
virtual tables.
virtual table? Subbu, did you attend the class yesterday? Are you attending it for the first time today? Okay. Maybe he's busy. Yeah. So View is a virtual table. Virtual table. Oh, first time Subbu. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay. You can watch the live class videos which are updated on the YouTube. Okay. So, okay. Now, what we are discussing is views. Okay. We have discussed about the views also. Okay. Views are nothing but the virtual tables. Virtual tables. Any other thoughts about views? Any other thoughts about views? Swastika, what are the other things about views? Any other uh, points about views?
Sir, it provides access to a subset of a column from one or more table.
Very good, very good. Okay, it's a virtual table. We can create the view either by a single table or by a multiple tables. And also, one more dimension to that is we can create a view by 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 using a table from two different tables from two different databases. That is also a possible. Okay. Any other points which I missed, Hasina, in views? Did I miss any other points in views? That's it.
Inside the view comes from the base tables that are referenced in the view definition.
Very good. Yes. So views are developed from the base table. That is one more thing we discussed. Okay. And one very, very important thing is if I ask you a question, yes, BB Hajira, yes, you got it right. Okay. BB Hajira is saying it doesn't store the data itself. Yes. So views do not store the data itself. It references the data which is there in the table, which I showcased you. Okay. If you remember, I created a table called cars and created a view from the cars. And I selected the data from a view, so it worked beautifully. Then I went ahead and dropped the base table, right? Base table. Then what happened is when I'm trying to get the view, it is not work. It was not working, right? Do you guys remember that? Sabita? Shashank? Do you guys remember that? That's what happened, right? Okay. So that you remember that. Okay. So if the view, if the base table is not there, view will not work because view is referring to the data in the base table. That's the important thing. Okay. Wonderful then. So those are the two important uh, objects we have discussed. Okay, and they are important. We'll be using them very often. Okay. Now we do have the videos of indexes, sequences, synonyms, and also other objects in our channel. Okay. I hope all of you has everybody subscribed to our channel, Blismos Academy channel, which is there in a YouTube. Have you guys subscribed? Yes, yes. Okay, wonderful. If you are not, please do subscribe. Okay. So here, if you see in our channel, okay, in our channel, okay. So as of now, we are live. Okay. So we do have different playlist. Okay, we do have different playlists. You can say SQL Foundation course is there, and also recently we completed the Microsoft Data Engineer, Learn It Fast, Big Data Testing tutorial is there, PySpark is there, Hadoop is there, Python programming is there, very very basic computer basic is there, ETL testing is there. Okay, now especially in this course, I'm covering some of the aspects from this particular thing, RDBMS tutorial, and also some of the aspects from the SQL tutorial. Okay. So whichever, see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you the high level view of SQL. Okay. For example, I did cover the two objects, database objects, tables and views. Rest of the things you can watch it from this tutorial because I need to cover what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cover the most important aspects. Okay. So, other aspects, please do watch it from our YouTube channel. Okay. Hey, Subbu, if you are not, if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Our channel name is Blismos Academy. Okay. So Shashanka is saying, sir, can you provide the certificate courses? What does it mean? Can you elaborate that, Shashanka? Can you provide the certificate? Means, are you asking? See, for example, can you provide the certificate courses? Means, I didn't get you. Yeah. So, the one of the course which we completed is the fabric, which is our content is almost aligned to the certificate course. Okay, wonderful then. So, as I said, rest of the database objects, please do watch it from RDBMS tutorial. Okay, looks like all of you have subscribed to our channel, and please do send the this channel to your friends, colleagues, and even enemies also. Right? They'll let them also get get benefited. I'm just kidding. Okay, wonderful. So that was about the database objects. Now let us move forward and see what is there in store. Okay, now let us say Shashanka is going out of her home. What will you do, Shashanka, if you when you are going out of your home? What will you do? Or Dhanya Nayak. Okay. So Dhanya Nayak, can you hear me? What will you do if you are going out of your home? If there is nobody at your home? BB Hajira, what will you do? Okay.
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. No. See, if there is nobody at home, if you're going out of your home, what will you do? You'll put a lock, right, to your home, right, BB Hajira.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Okay, that was a poor joke. As I said, as I accepted, I keep cracking a lot of poor jokes. Please absorb those jokes. Okay, basically, either life a smile or a laugh or a joke, or laugh at me. One of those things, right? So that you guys will get lightened. Okay. Okay. So yes, Asina Begum said we'll lock the doors. Okay. Let us look at how will you lock the door, Asina? How will you lock the door? By using a key. Okay. So what are keys then? What are keys then? Am I talking about a weak set key? It seems to be a smart key. Or am I talking about Godrej, Nautal, 7 livers, 8 livers, 9 livers? I don't know how many livers. Okay. So, am I talking about these keys, guys? Am I talking about these keys? What happened to Mahanta? Is he has he gone mad? He's talking about the keys, Nautal key, quickset key in the SQL class, right? Am I talking about these keys, Sabita?
Sir, while locking the door, these keys are useful.
But am I talking about these keys? I mean, yeah, I mean, as of
No,
now, do we need to really worry about these keys as a part of the SQL class?
no, sir. No.
Not really, not really. Thank you, Sabita. Okay.
Thank you.
So, okay. So, definitely I'm not talking about these keys. I don't know. Is there anybody in the class using a Nautal keys? This Nautal 7 levers keys. Anybody in the class? Jayant, do you use a Nautal key? Or who is using a Nautal key? No, nobody is using. Is it? All you guys are using something. Okay. So I don't think anybody is using this kind of a lock and key these days, right? I don't think so, isn't it? Antara, by any chance you are using this kind of keys?
Sir, we are using this kind of
Yes, sir.
keys.
Yeah,
Oh,
sir. It is, but it is not Navtal. But I am having some like Godrej. No, like Link. Link is
Link,
the
okay.
company.
Oh, these days
Link.
Link, yeah,
I was
Link.
checking my key bunch. What is the brand name? But I have seen this Navatal lock.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very famous. We used to have that.
Yeah, I
I
know, I know,
remember.
I know. Good, good, good. Okay, certainly good. Good that I generated some interest in the group. Okay, but my focus is not about Nautal or a link or a quick set. I'm talking about the keys in the table in the database. Okay, so keys in SQL. Going to talk about keys in SQL. Okay, now that you guys understood, okay, I am using a Nautal, I am using a link, I am using a quick. Can somebody tell me, Harshal Chambare, okay, what is the key in SQL according to you? What is the key in SQL, Harshal? Okay, Arunava, what is the key in SQL, Arunava?
Uh, Sir, keys is a column or like
Mhm.
single column or multiple column that can define rows uniquely.
Rows uniquely, wonderful. Okay, so let us look at them. Let us look at them. Okay, so keys are the columns. See, again, columns are attributes which identify each tuple or tuple in a relation uniquely. So, Swastika, what is this tuple? This is a relation. What is this, Swastika? What is this tuple? I don't understand this. Can you tell me what is this?
Sir, it's a database components.
Okay, what is this tuple? What do you mean by tuple?
So rows, sir, tuples or
Yes. See,
rows,
I forgot already.
records.
See, I taught you. I already forgot. Yes, rows. Okay. And what is this relation, Hasina? Is it? Yeah. Are we talking about mother-in-law, father-in-law, girlfriend, boyfriend? Right? What is this relation, Hasina? What is this relation? Bibi Hajira, what is this relation?
Table.
Tables. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good. You guys are doing good. Okay. So please remember that. Tuples are also called as rows. Rows are also called as records. Please remember that. If somebody is trying to confuse you, hey, you say, hey, I know da. Tuple is nothing but rows. Rows is nothing but a records. Relation is nothing but a table. Table is nothing but one. What is the one more name for the table? Anybody? What is the one more name for the table?
Entities.
Entities. Awesome.
Entities.
Awesome. You will remember it until you forget it. Right? You will remember it until you forget it, right? Okay. Please remember it for the lifetime. Okay. So please do not get confused. Okay. See, because these things are used interchangeably. These things are used interchangeably. Tuples are nothing but rows, rows are nothing but records. Relation is nothing but table, table is nothing but entity. Entity is nothing but relation. Okay. Please remember this. Okay. If you are working in a database, if you're working in a table, these terminologies are used interchangeably. Okay. Now that we understood this, okay. So Sabita, what do you think is the key according to you? Don't tell me Navatal key.
No, sir, they are the columns that
Mhm.
identify the tuples or rows
Mhm.
in a relation
Hmm.
uniquely.
Yeah. So basically, see, if a tuple and relation is a difficult for you, right? Just remember
Yeah.
the way you like. Okay. Hey,
Okay, sir.
it is a column which will identify each row in a table uniquely. That is how you should remember. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got it, right? So we understood. Okay. So if you don't have a key, there wouldn't be a relational database. Means keys are very, very important. I'm talking about a SQL keys. I'm not talking about an Natal key. Okay. Keys are essential elements of any relational database. Okay. You need to have a key. You need to have a key. Okay. We'll discuss different keys. Okay. And they're also important. They're also important to link the two tables. To link the two tables. Okay. Like establishing the relationship between the different tables. They are also important for that. Okay. So Jayant is thinking, hey, sir, I want to have a relationship with one person which I am liking. Can I have a key for that? Are you thinking about that, Jayant? Maybe Arunama is thinking that, right? Arunama? Are you thinking?
No, sir.
No? You already have a relationship, is it?
No, no.
No. What do you think, Swastika? Arunama is having a relationship or he doesn't have? Don't know.
I don't know.
You are being safe. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so anyway, jokes apart, coming back, keys are the important columns to identify each rows in a relation uniquely, and without key, database doesn't exist, and they are very important to link the two tables, to establish the relationship between the two tables. Okay, then let us take an example here. Okay, Danya Nayak, I really want to hear your voice or something. Okay, Arunava is okay. Arunava, don't cry. You are going to have some relationship in the future. Okay, so Danya Nayak, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you?
sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now
Ah.
can you tell me the age of Arun?
Arun age is 23, sir.
Oh, you are only choosing the Arun who is younger, is it?
Sorry, sir. Two Arun is there in the table. So one Arun is age is 23, another Arun is at 32.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
You guys, I mean, thank you, Danya. Thank you, Danya. So
Okay,
the
sir.
point I'm trying to make here is, see, this is a table. This is a table. Okay. Now, when I asked a question to Arun, okay, when I asked a question to Danya about Arun, she said 23. It was not intentional that she chose a younger Arun. Okay. To confuse, I have put a younger Arun in the first row itself. Okay. We don't know which Arun. We don't know which Arun. When I say Arun, we don't know which Arun. Okay. Now let me introduce one more column here. One more column here. Okay. Now, Muthuminal, if I ask you, hey, Muthuminal, can you tell me the age of Arun? What will be your answer?
Arun, you are saying, I think.
So you have to
I'm
ask
asking
me.
which
Yes, I'm asking
other,
what is the
uh,
student
other
ID?
than.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sorry, sir.
got you. So now that we have one more additional column, we can say, hey, yeah, I know there are two Aruns. I want to know which Arun of which student ID. Is it 1001 or 1004? Okay. So if you don't have a primary key, or I said a key which identifies a record uniquely, see, this is the key or a column which is identifying the tuples or rows uniquely, then you will not be, see, you need a key which will identify the rows uniquely. You need to have a keys. Okay, you guys, see, I hope I made my point, right? Basically, what I'm trying to say, you need to have a key in a table to identify a row uniquely. That is what the point I'm trying to make. Okay, so there are different types of keys. Okay, Harshal, what are the different types of keys? Harshal, any idea what are the different types of keys? Harshal Chambare. Harshal Chambare. Okay, I think he is not. Jayant, what are the different types of keys? Jayant? Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to launch something all of you have to answer. Something will come up on your screen. Okay. Please answer. Okay. So somebody is saying view stores the data permanently in the database. That is not correct. Okay, maybe they would have not attended the class. Okay, so please revise. View doesn't store the data permanently in the database. Okay, view doesn't store. Okay, please remember that. Okay, wonderful then. So let us move forward. There are different keys. There are different keys. Okay, now the different keys are Nautal key, link key, right, Shabna? Shabna?
Yes, sir.
No, is it? Are you sure? We discussed about
Yes.
those keys, right, Shabna? Nautal key, link key, right? Am I talking about those keys?
No.
Okay.
You're talking about database keys.
Yes, they are. What are those? They are. Let me bring them up. Okay. Nice picture. Okay. This is very beautiful picture. Okay. So there are different keys like super keys, candidate keys, primary key, unique key, alternate key, surrogate key, foreign key, and composite key. These are the different types of keys which are there as a part of the databases, any relational databases. Okay. Out of which there are two important keys. One is primary key. The second one is the foreign key. These are the two important keys which you refer very often. Which you refer very often. Let us look at them one by one. Okay. Let us look at them one by one. Okay. Something came up in your listen. Please answer that. Okay, still somebody is trying to answer. Please answer. Good, good, good. Okay, wonderful. Okay. So thank you for that. Okay, I hope this is fun, right? This is fun, isn't it? Okay. So let us understand the primary key bit well. Okay. So one we already okay. So now the way it happens is we understand that primary key is important. Primary key is important. Okay. But before they choose the primary key of any table, what they do is they choose the super keys first. They choose the super keys first. Okay. So, like when you say super key, right? Super key is set of all the attributes, like one or more attributes in a table that can uniquely identify the rows. But that this will have a redundant values also. Okay. Then from super keys, they identify the candidate keys. They identify the candidate keys. Candidate keys also are also unique keys. Unique keys. Here, here in super keys, what they do is it can be any number of redundant things. They will not worry about the redundant things. Okay. In the candidate key, this is a attribute or a minimal set of attributes that can uniquely identify the tuple without redundancy. From candidate key, we'll choose the primary key. This is how the choosing will happen. This is how the choosing happens. Okay. You guys got it? Like, so don't worry about this. Basically, if somebody asks you how do we choose the primary key? So basically, first they will identify lot of super keys, and from there they'll filter and create candidate keys. From there they'll create primary keys. Okay, that is how the primary key choosing happens. Okay. Now, okay, sir, what is happening? You are telling about choosing and choosing. Tell me about primary key. Na? Let us understand that now. Okay. Let us say we have a university. Okay. Now, all of you have gone through the university. Like all of you would have gone through university. Okay. So now, again, picking on Arunava. Arunava left because I pulled his leg, right? Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay. So now, whenever we have a like university database, right? Okay, he's getting. We know we may have students, we may have lecturers, or we may have courses. We may have students, we may have lecturers, boring lecturers like me, and we have courses. Okay. So these are the different tables we may have in a database, right? I mean, you may have more tables. Okay. So, but let us take a students table. Let us take a students table. Okay. Here, the idea is if I have to again, let me ask a question to Shabna. Shabna, tell me what is the age of Arjun?
Which Arjun?
Aha, Shabna became very intelligent now. Okay, very good. Okay. So now when we say about the Arjun, okay, we don't know, right? So let us say if assuming that we want to identify each tuple by each tuple uniquely. Let us go one by one. Can we choose this key, this column to identify each tuple uniquely? Bibi Hajira, can we choose this particular column?
No, sir.
No. Why is that?
Sir repeated the name 2 times. Sir.
Yes, wonderful. Very good. Let us move forward. So, Dhanya Nayak, can we choose this particular column as
No,
a
sir. No,
why?
sir. We can't because more than one student having the same age.
Very good. Okay. So next, let us go next. Sabita, can we choose this?
I think yes, sir. We can choose this one.
Yes, because there is a little bit ambiguity here. Okay.
Mm.
By considering this table, yes. Okay, because the phone numbers are different for each people. But in the 4 years degree, what if say some student changes the phone number? What if? Right? Then there is a problem. We cannot use this as well. Then we are left with this particular column, which is unique, which will not change. It will not change. That is also one of the important thing. Okay, that is also important. Okay, this can be considered as a key, primary key. Okay, this can be considered as a key which will identify each tuple, each row uniquely, Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so we would need a key or a column to identify each tuple uniquely. So that is a primary key. A primary key is a column of a table which uniquely identify each row in the table. In this case, the primary key is student ID. I hope you guys got it, right? Okay. So when you say key is a generic thing. Within key, we have different things. Within key, we have different things. Okay. Super key, candidate key, and primary key. Primary key is the column of a table which uniquely identifies each tuple in the table. Let us understand some more aspects of the primary key, because whenever you create a table, whenever you are working in a database, primary key is one of the most important key. Okay, let us understand few more aspects of the key. Okay, primary key. Okay, so primary key is only one in a table. Okay, a relation can have only one primary key. Only one, right? So Subbu, when I say relation, what am I referring to, Subbu? What am I referring to? Relation means table. Okay. So I'm referring to table. A table can have only one primary key. Please remember that. You cannot have multiple just because primary key is good, primary key identify each tuple properly. We cannot have so many primary keys. A one table, one primary key. That is the rule. Okay. Then Arunava, any other properties of primary key? Any other properties of a primary key?
Sir, unique and not null.
Unique and not null. Very good. Wonderful. Okay. So I thought you got upset with me and you left the meeting because I talked about your relationship and all. I hope you didn't mind, right?
No, sir, because of the network issues.
I know. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay. So good. Wonderful. As Arunava said, primary key cannot have a duplicate or null values. One of the very, very important rule. Okay. So what is the, Sabita, what is the primary goal of a primary key?
Sir, it identifies uniquely.
It identifies the row uniquely, right?
Yeah, the row uniquely.
Right. Let us say, assuming that we have one more, this one here. Okay. One more row here. Okay. Now let us say I will say 1005, and who is your favorite actor, Sabita?
Surya, sir.
Surya. Okay, Surya. I will say. Then he is 73. Okay, he's not. He's 73. He's 50. Okay.
50.
I'm just kidding. So that to pull you like. Okay. So some number. I don't know Surya's number. Maybe Sabita has Surya's number.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now there is a duplicate here in the primary key, right? This
Yes.
cannot be. This cannot be. We cannot have a duplicate value in a primary key. That is not a possibility. Okay. Now let us ask a like favorite actress of our Subbu. Subbu, who is your favorite actor, Subbu? Is not saying anything. Okay. Bibi Ajira, who is your favorite actor? Salman Khan. Let us say Salman Khan. Vijay. Oh, Subbu is Vijay. Okay. So I was asking actress Subbu. Okay. 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 So let us say Vijay. Vijay. Okay. Vijay. And his age is, let us say, 50. I'm just okay, some phone number. Again, Subbu has Vijay's phone number. Okay. If you have a null value here, is it possible to retrieve the data, retrieve this particular row? No, we cannot. So primary key cannot have a duplicate values. It cannot have a null values. It cannot accept the null values. Okay. And couple of more things. Okay. It is must for every row to have a primary key. We cannot say, hey, okay, it's okay, please give a concession here. I don't want to have a primary key. We cannot say that. So every row should have a primary key. Every row should have a primary key. Okay. Wonderful. Let us look at this as a part of the hands-on. Okay. I mean, I will not take much time. Okay. Okay, I'm launching SSMS. Okay, those who are not practicing, please go ahead and install the SQL Server and start practicing so that you will feel good about that. Okay. So do I have a database? Okay. 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 So now again, if I ask a question to Swastika, which database I'm in now? Which database I'm in now? You're there with me, so Swastika? Hasina, which
Master.
master? But if I want to get into the university, what should I do? That is a use university. Okay.
Use university.
Yes. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay. I'm into that database. Okay. You can see it. That has changed here. Okay. Now let us say I will create a table called persons. I'll create a table called persons. Okay. Now see, the way I'm creating the table is create table person. Persons is the name of the column. Sorry, name of the table, and it has different columns like ID, name, city, and address. And this is what I'm specifying. I'm saying in this particular table, I want to make ID column as a primary key. I have to indicate that. Okay. I will go ahead and do that now. Okay. Okay. I created a table. Okay. So BB Hajira, do we have a data in this table?
No, sir.
Do you believe in aliens? BB Hajira, do you believe in aliens?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. Okay. We never know. The aliens are there. Okay. Let us test. Okay. So there is no data. You are right. Okay. So let us insert some data into this. Let us insert some data into this. I am going to insert. Okay. I'll insert some data into this. Okay. I inserted some. Yeah. So let me execute this. Yeah, we do have a data now. Okay. And we have Anand, we have Sunil, we have Priyanka. Okay. All these guys are there. Okay. Now, which is the primary key here? Which is the primary key here? Which is the primary key here? ID.
It's
I see nice.
the ID
ID.
file.
Yes. Okay. Let me do one thing. Okay. All of you, please pay attention. I may ask a question to anyone, not to embarrass you, just to make sure that you are okay. So let us say now, since Sabita's favorite actor is Surya, let us introduce Surya. Okay, Surya. He is in Chennai. I'm just cooking up something. Okay, don't ask. Okay, he is not in Chennai. He is somewhere else. Okay, I'm just hypothetically something. Okay, he is in Chennai. Okay, some address. Okay, some address. Okay, some address. I don't know his address. Okay, so let us say now. Tell me if I run this. Okay, Danya Nayak. If I run this particular
Yes, sir.
one, what will happen? What will happen?
Sir, it will show some errors, sir, because already because we already defined as some other name. That's why it's not taking, sir.
Got you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. Shabna, what do you think, Shabna? What will happen?
We can't insert because the primary key is duplicating.
Absolutely. Bingo. Yes. You guys are right. BB, Hajira, and Shabna are right. It says violation of a primary key constraint. Okay. A violation of we cannot insert duplicate key in the object. Which is the object here? Person is the object here. Okay. Okay. Duplicate key value is 1. It shows, right? You guys got it, right? So it validated all the things. You should have only one. Let us see. I mean, now Sabita is saying, no, I want our Surya as a part of table. Please insert. Okay. What do we do? What do we do now? What do we do, Asina? If you have to insert Surya as a part of the project, what table? What should you do, Asina? Sabita, what should we do? You would only tell. What should you do? Yes. Okay. We can make we have to provide the unique primary key. That can be 4. Now let us try to insert. It should get inserted. It should get inserted. Okay. Yes, it got inserted. Sabita, are you happy, Sabita? We inserted Surya's. Listen, okay. Wonderful then. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Are there any questions in the class? Are there any questions in the class? Okay. Wonderful. If there are no questions, we'll wrap up the class. We'll wrap up the class.
You didn't mention the second question answer.
Okay. What was the question? It was this one, right? Table. Obviously, it is stable. It is stable. Okay, because that is art. Because the table, without table, what will be happen? Okay, the table has a schema, right? If you mention table has a schema. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Are there any other questions? Before we wrap up the class for today? No questions? Wonderful. Kindly, we have 6 more classes. Please attend all the classes and ensure that you make use of the classes. And also, please refer others. Let them also get benefited from this particular class, right? Okay. People, what I'm realizing is anything free is not useful. which is I don't know how do I say that. Okay, so I am trying to see if I can share my knowledge in some way, but people are not coming in large numbers. But whoever has come, hopefully you guys are learning, and also if you already have the knowledge, you are revising. If you already have the knowledge, you are getting the jargons so that you can become more confident. Okay, that is what is happening. Please do forward to others who can make use of this particular free course. Wonderful. You guys have a very good day. Who is in US, and very good night to all the folks who are in India. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow at 8:30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, good night.
Night.